Well, hello, YouTube. It's your boy, Handsome Frank. So, before I get into the topic of Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega, just want to say a couple of things. So, we're a very small channel, clearly. We didn't start a channel to, try to get rich or anything. It's not like, we started it and thought, hey, we're going to get 1 million subscribers in a week. Nothing like that. We'll be lucky if we ever get 1,000. But with that comes the fact that the videos don't get that much traction. And I understand that. I'm not mad about that. But a little bit of a feat. One of the videos, I made one about Jon Moxley, has over 100 views. And my God, that's the first time that's happened for us. And hey, I know it's probably insignificant and you're probably laughing. It's only 100, but it actually means a lot to us. So, hey, thanks for watching that, and hopefully the upward trend continues. Now, on to the topic at hand. Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega. So, I talked about how I think their match is going to be great. It's not really about that. Well, it kind of is. I don't want either to lose. I don't think it would be good for either to lose, because as far as I can see, the fan base is split 50-50 for these guys, because they're both very, very popular outside of the WWE world. And to all my WWE friends, we're all wrestling fans, and give it a chance, because the statistics show that WWE fans weren't the ones buying the pay-per-view. So it's newer fans, like it's different fans, indie fans really, or old WWE fans that got tired of watching WWE. But to my WWE friends, it's okay to just be a wrestling fan and enjoy other content. So give it a chance. You might like it. Anyway, back to the topic, because your boy Frank, he rambles, goes on tangents. It's particularly bad when Mike's around. So this match, there's going to be a time limit on it, and whatever it is, whatever the time limit is, they need to go for that time limit and have a draw. Now, not a draw where one guy looks like he's just about to lose as the time runs out, because we don't want either looking weak. We want these guys to be beating the crap out of each other until the bell rings. This way, the feud can continue, because wins matter. They have records. One guy goes up when he wins, one guy goes down when he loses. We don't want that to happen to either guy. So I'm going to pitch this idea. And then you guys, after you like and subscribe to the channel, I would like you to, well, hopefully, you will leave a comment and tell me what you think of the idea. Or, hey, tell me it sucks. Or give me your own idea. I'd love to read them. So, my idea is, it's a time limit draw. Jericho wins the championship. He has a lengthy title reign. Now, while Jericho is champion, both guys are tearing it up, because they don't get an automatic rematch. They do not book them to wrestle at all. They're tearing it up, and it gets to the point where every time one of them has a match, at the end of the match, after the one guy wins, each of them come out and viciously attack each other, because this is how much they hate each other. Now, this can lead to a title elimination or a title eliminator. So they have a match set, and this match is set to see who the number one contender is. And it's a big time match. And in this match, they're going all out. Now, it'll be a bloodbath. Something Kenny isn't used to. And that's going to be Moxley's whole approach. I'm going to bring something to the table that you are not used to. Something that you can't handle. They say people can't handle your pace. Well, you're not going to be able to handle my violence. So, Kenny wins. However, in the win, like a good old Rocky movie, even though he wins, he's so beat up that he's injured. So there's no number one contender, right? And even though he's the rightful number one contender, he can't make the match. And he doesn't magically get there. So what happens instead is Moxley goes on a campaign saying, I took him out. That match is mine. And then Moxley becomes champion. Now, Kenny can be out, I would say, 2 to 3 months. Let people miss him. Let people not get too... You have a chance of people getting bored on feuds. Let the hype rebuild. Kenny comes back, and he says, motherfucker, I'm still the number one contender. And I expect my match at whatever pay-per-view they have, whatever their names are going to be. They could do this for the biggest show of the year that they can do, whatever, right? They could stretch this out for months. And then he says, I've had enough of these attacks, you attacking me, me attacking you. It's a side of me that I don't like. It's a side of me that I gave up when I left Japan because of the Bullet Club. But they can't say Bullet Club, right? So he says, but I got one more brutal match in me. And they call for a no-holds-barred, unsanctioned match for the AEW World Title. And at that point, Kenny beats Moxley for the belt. Now, let me go back a little bit. The first time Kenny beats Moxley, it's not going to be with a one-winged angel. Because like I said, he's being brutalized, right? Like the first match is a 50-50 match. This match, we'll say 70-30, maybe 60-40. But at the end of the match, Moxley starts beating the shit out of him. And the only reason he loses is because he has a moment of weakness. Kind of like when Bret Hart wrestled Diesel, and Diesel jackknifed him, was going to do it again, had a moment of weakness and compassion, and Bret rolled him up for the win. Something like that, right? Where he hits him with what are they calling it now? The Death Rider, the Paradigm Shift, whatever. He hits him with it, but he wants to hit him with it again because he hates him, so he picks him up. But then he thinks, do I need to do this again? And then right at that minute, roll up, win. That's how Kenny wins their second match, but he's too injured. And then the third match, Kenny wins. I mean, he is the good guy after all, right? That's how I think that should go down. You know, keep both guys looking strong. Because even Kenny will look strong that he fought through injuries to get that win, right? And the big thing is, can't have any of that 80-20 selling bullshit, you know? You have to have these guys be on equal ground for the most part. So that's what I think. That's how I would do it. That's how I would do it. And you can stretch this out for quite a while. You really can. I mean, not a month. This could be a 6-month angle. Longer. No, actually, yeah, longer. Because of the injury angle. You know? So that's how I do it. Obviously, AEW would probably not even think of doing that, or they wouldn't listen to a guy like me. So, but that's my idea for it. What do you guys think? Huh? So, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you hate it. But more importantly, like the video, even if you hated it. And subscribe to the channel. Check us out on Twitter. Same name, M&F Wrestling, or Wrestling. And, yeah, ring that little bell. It's lonely. So, my friends, thank you for watching. Have a good Thursday. And I hope you enjoyed NXT. All right, well, I'm out. Peace, guys. Meh.